Murali sir, what role you had in picking up the hero, Mr. Madhur Mittal? Do you think he looked very similar to you?
No, I didn't have any role to do that. It's we have given all the responsibility to the director and the casting director. So those are the people who picked him. So my one is to give the rights of the movie, and also I personally checked and said to the director that it has to be a true story, because not should be
Masala, not masala, it's pure facts.
So that's only I got involved. Even in the movie, that even in the set, I only once I went. That's also because my parents' house close by, so I went for half an hour, 1 hour. They spoke to them and came back. Other than that, in Madhur also I met only once, twice that time, and before that when they picked him, they introduced. So I had a chat brief. I didn't have to do anything for this movie, only giving the permission. So you should ask this question from the director.
Okay, let me first go to the director. Sir, he hails from Sri Lanka. He is a Sri Lankan cricketer. So you are doing a biopic. Of course, he is a legend. He is known for the world cricket. But I don't think I recall any movie made of a sports person outside India. We have seen biopics of, say, MS Dhoni. We have seen biopic of Mithali Raj, Azharuddin for that matter. How do you think, or what made you think that his story will connect with the Indian public?
See, I think stories are all the same. We watch a lot of movies now. After the COVID, now language barriers is broken. We also watch Pele's biopic, and we watch Muhammad Ali's biopic. We get connected. I don't think there is any reason that we can't get connected to his story. And he's also an Indian by origin. So more than that, cricket is a sport that we all love, we all watch here. So he doesn't need any introduction in India. So we didn't have the doubts that why we need to make a film on him. Will it connect to the people? I don't think that was a question at all.
And what was the criteria of selecting Madhur Mittal? Of course, he has the reputation of having featured in Slumdog Millionaire. So what made you think that he is going to be a best person for this particular role?
See, obviously we go for good actor. We need good actors. That's the first and most important thing that a director has to do, is cast good actors in the film. Then half the work is done. So, but for particularly when you're doing a biopic, you need someone who can portray the character in a way that it's convincing as a cricketer and also as an actor, right? You need to have that skills. So he had both the skills, and when we saw his audition tape, it was so good that we immediately said yes. In the sense, we realized that he can carry the role well, and there is 20s, there is 30s, and late teens that has to be portrayed on screen. So we felt he'll be the apt person to do all the ages together.
Madhur, you are playing the role of a cricketer. So do you have any playing background, or you have played any leather ball cricket or club cricket?
Yeah, I've played till like my college level. I was in Jai Hind College in Bombay, so I did play for Jai Hind ka team, and my dad played for UP when he was younger as well for a little bit. He was a fast bowler. So I do come from, growing up in the 90s in India, hard to escape. That was my go-to sport, and grew up watching the likes of Murali sir, Sachin sir, Sehwag sir, all of these people, the dream team that we had at that time as well. So, and in every team you had such legends at that time. I kind of miss that era of cricket. But I always grew up playing cricket, but never was an off spinner, and definitely never tried to bowl like sir. Maybe once or twice as a kid you try to do every cricketer's action a little bit for fun, but never in a serious way. And then so when the opportunity presented itself, I think it was really, really interesting and challenging to do that, and I had a lot of fun as well while trying to emulate sir.
Muralitharan sir's action is not so easy, because there is only one Muralitharan in this world. Nobody can replicate his action also. So in such a scenario, how easy or how difficult was it to emulate or copy his action and make it look real in the movie?
So that the thing you said in the end, right, to make it look real, I think that was the messaging that we had, and we were on the same page about that right from the start, both me and my captain. So I think that was very good. that we had synergy in that matter. So I practiced for like around 2 months with a bowling coach every day for like a couple of hours at least, so that try to get as close as humanly possible. Also, there's this coincidence which like I messed up my elbow a little bit. I had a bad car crash around 7-8 years back, and so my right arm elbow is slightly bent, and so both elbows are bent ever since he was born. So it helps me a little bit when my arm is up in the air when I'm trying to, even at full flex, it's not completely straight. It sort of looks like sirs. And yeah, I mean, I hope people like the attempt that we've made.
Awesome. I am sure that it's an inspiring story, and it will be a very big hit on the OTT platform, because this is a movie meant for the family, I would say.
Absolutely.
Because this is a story about achievement. This is a story about a small town guy who goes on to, achieve the unachieved till now.
Yes.
Maybe the unachievable.
I would say, I am with you on that. I have my very own doubts that anybody can skill
They
this.
don't play that much test.
That's the reason.
Even if they did, it's sirs, strike rate and everything. It's just beyond magic, so it's hard.
No, in fact, I was just going through the numbers. He has bowled some 63,132 deliveries in international cricket. I don't think people have bowled in practice also.
Imagine the
In
practice.
international cricket, he is bowled. He holds that record also, for that matter.
Okay. Most balls bowled.
Yeah. But still, I remember that line when Hair called you for checking. There was a banner. Irrespective of hair or not, Murali's balls are always clean. This was a very famous banner in Australia. At that time, I think one of the Sri Lankan supporters had put it up during that particular test. Yeah. So I wish Team 800 all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for
Thank you.
spending your
Thanks a
valuable
lot.
time with us.
Okay.
And God bless the movie and the entire crew.
Thank you very much.
So this was the Team 800. So what you can expect is from this movie is that it is not important where you are coming from, it is important where you are going. So don't miss 800 on Jio Cinema. It is releasing on 2nd December.